Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brooks Knows Baseball, the WBC Special Edition. Would not think I'd have to make this video, especially when the game's not even over yet. But it's been over since the first inning when our pitcher gave up that two-run home run
The
to
Nationals, Joey Meneses. And he'd go on to hit
first
another.
of two,
Right.
yeah. But looking at it right now, it is top 8. Mexico's still up.
Only by
They
9.
have scored 11. Well, no, still at the bat. They've scored 11 runs to America's 2 runs. So, not good at all. I'll let John give his thoughts, and I'll go through the box scores, and we'll talk about some other teams. But go ahead.
I used to try to be positive, but I can't be positive about this. This is a national disgrace. The manager, what's his name?
Mark DeRosa.
Yeah. Has he ever managed anywhere? He's a TV host. He tried to play baseball for several years. Yeah, granted, I don't play up there, but I did something else in my career. I didn't choose to attempt to play baseball, but at my job when I had it, I did a hell of a lot better than that. But that's a national disgrace. I'm disgusted. I don't like WBC to begin with. I told Jeremy that before it started. And the reason being, because when we take a half-assed team like this there, yeah, granted, we got some offense, but our pitching's a joke. Martinez starting? Are you kidding me? Singer, other than Pasquantino and Witt, the Royals, they got nothing. They're a joke. And they send Singer, okay? Another bust, okay? They pitch him. They pitch Bard. He's like, I think he broke in with Jackie Robinson, okay? And then he stopped playing and came back. That's what we got to take to the all. No great pitchers showed up for us. Wainwright's past his prime. We should have seen this coming yesterday when we could barely beat England. Are you kidding me? England? Great Britain and whatever they want to be called now. This is just a national disgrace. Don't like tournament. If we're not going to take our best team, then don't go. That's ridiculous. With that pitching staff, that is laughable. And when a team of Mexicans or Mexican descendants are related somehow are beating us, and not beating us, they're crushing us. That's a national disgrace. Those players shouldn't show their face in public, especially those pitchers. Or DeRosa, I don't know who picked the roster, but he's an idiot. If they couldn't have gotten better pitching than that, they should have said we're not coming this year because we can't get enough players who want to have enough national pride to show up and play baseball for their own country. This is awful. And I'm too stupid to turn it off and still watching it, but they're a disgrace. Maybe they'll turn around, but with this pitching staff, I don't see it. Has-beens and never was guys is what we got in this pitch staff. Martinez, a dude that's been in Japan like 4 years until last year. He wasn't any good here, so they got rid of him, and he had to go to Japan or somewhere to play baseball, or somewhere in Asia. I don't know, but I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I'm disgusted. I'm ashamed of this team.
Good, that is for sure. But going over the box scores real quick again, it is the middle of the 8th. They just got out of it. But Mookie Betts, no hits tonight. He's batting 125 on the tournament. Mike Trout, 1 hit, 167.
And one walk.
Goldschmidt, no hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 2 left on bases, bat 200 on the series. Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3.
And an error.
Left. Yeah. Well, you don't see that much. You should have seen how the night was going to go when Tim Anderson made that error in the first inning. That was a Rosarina.
But they didn't have a good enough pitcher to overcome that.
No. Pete Alonso, 2 strikeouts, 0 for 3, hasn't got a hit.
And he looked bad on that strikeout. That guy threw a curve out of zone, and he was whiffing away, buddy.
Kyle Tucker, lone bright spot, got a triple. Really only offensive.
And Anderson knocked him in. That's about it, right? Oh, yeah, and then a home run by Will Smith, but that's it.
Will Smith is 1 for 3. McNeil hasn't got a hit. He doesn't even play next game.
Right. And it's always smart to keep Trey Turner on the bench when he's the best overall player there.
Well, McNeil hasn't got a hit all either game.
And he made a really
bad fielding today.
Yeah.
He made a lot of mistakes in the field today, which is not normal.
Is it arrogance? Because they're good enough.
Maybe it's a slap in the face that they need, but
that's all we can hope. With that pitching staff, Lance Lynn's going next, I hear. What about Miles Mickelson? I going to pitch him? He's going to sit there? No, let's pitch Singer and Bard and Martinez.
7 pitchers today.
Pardon me?
7. We've used 7 pitchers today.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot of nerve calling pitchers.
Martinez box score. Here's the pitching for USA. Martinez a little just under 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, 10.1 ERA. Graveman, a third of an inning, didn't give up anything. Brady Singer, 2 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run. Ottavino, one inning, no runs, 1 walk. Loop, 1 inning, 2 hits, nothing. Daniel Bard, .2
.2, well,
and
yeah, and
two,
2/3.
2/3. Sorry, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and then was it Williams is just in now, just pitched a third. So
Yeah,
they've got
some of the guys like Williams are good. He deserves to be there, and a couple others. But some of those guys got no business being there. I mean, look at the pitcher. They're pitching Cesar Vargas. Who the hell's that?
again totals 15 hits for Mexico, 11 runs, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts, 2 home runs. Um, let's go over to the Mexican stat line and give you that real quick. Arozarena, 3 for 5. He's at 556. 2 RBIs on the night. Verdugo, 0 for 3. Duran pinch ran for him, 0 for 1. Or he actually scored a run, sorry. Meneses, 3 for 5, 5 RBIs, 2 home runs. Rowdy Tellez, 3 for 5. He never hit 3 for 5 in his whole career. Paredes, 1 for 4. Every single Mexican got a hit in the lineup. Every single one. I guess
in respect to them, but that they shouldn't be in the same field as us. And that's Mookie Betts just got out again.
They've had 39 at bats tonight. Their pitcher Sandoval, 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run,
Who,
1
by
run.
the way, is American born and bred player. But anyway,
Assad, 3 innings, 1 hit.
who is he?
Romero,
Where did he play?
1 inning. I don't know off the top of my head. So they've 7 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run.
How many hits did we got?
4.
4 hits. 4 hits.
And then let's take a look quickly. We'll wind it down. America's pretty disappointing night for him. Obviously, I know we got Canada tomorrow. Freddie Freeman probably have 3 for 6 tonight or something like that.
Well, now Canada's as good as these guys probably. I mean, they're a lot of these guys are nobodies. Canada's probably as good as them. They don't have any Freddie Freemans on this team. No. You know, our guys are not performing. I mean, here we got Trout. He's facing this guy Vargas. Okay, see what he does.
Well, let's go take a look at the rest of the scores for today. Australia is beating Czech Republic top 8, 3-1. Japan beat Australia 7-1 today. Netherlands lost to Italy. Italy does move on 7-1. Israel beat Nicaragua 3-1. Canada.
Israel did win. Was that Kramer pitching?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Canada beat Great Britain 18-8.
Canada beat Great Britain 18-8. Well, if you could judge what we did last night, you said, should have known last night with the way we played against Great Britain.
Venezuela. If we go back to late games yesterday.
What happened to Venezuela game? Who did they play? Puerto Rico today?
Yeah. They got Chinese Taipei, which was 1, and they are unfortunately eliminated. They finished last in their pool, so they have to requalify next time. Which that was that's a shocker to me that they fell out of there. Cuba is 7-1. They beat China Taipei. Ahead to tomorrow's games. Let me see what we got. All right, so on March 13th, we have Korea versus China. Korea, I'm assuming, is going to win that game. Dominican versus Nicaragua. Dominican should win that game. That's at noon. Colombia versus Great Britain. Israel versus Puerto Rico. And Canada versus the United States. Both teams, well, I guess Canada is 1-0. America will be 1-1 at that time. That's it. I expect America to win. I expect to win tonight, so I don't know what to expect now. They don't have the pitching, and clearly, I guess they don't have the hitting either. They got MVPs up and down the roster. Trey Turner needs to be in the lineup. I would take McNeil out. I would probably take Tim Anderson out. I'd put Trey Turner at third, shortstop, and hell, I'd give Bobby Witt a shot because the other guy, McNeil, can't do it. Put Bobby in a second, or put Trey at second, put Bobby at short. Bobby, if he's a third shortstop, he can.
Yeah, McNeil's basically a hitter, and he ain't hitting. So
maybe he needs to get a normal bat with a knob on it. But before we sign off, one thing we did notice,
Well,
and
they just took Trout out of the game.
how are we going to win now?
He got on again, but
Cedric Mullins, they need to start Cedric Mullins over him because he's not doing a damn thing. Bench him.
that's right.
Bench him. Put Mullins in. Mullins can get 0 hits and a walk in 2 games.
Yeah.
Oh, again, we'll sign off. We won't make
one hit and 2 walks.
Last
thing. Trout got 2 walks and a hit, but anyway.
One last thing. Again, we're looking at our analytics here. We've seen something that surprised me in a good way that we're having 25, 30% of our viewership coming from Taiwan.
Goldschmidt got a hit.
I learned something today to our fans in Taiwan, and again, if I butcher this, please forgive me, as I've never spoken Mandarin a day in my life. But Xian Xian Taiwan de Pongyo. So if you know what that means, comment down below. I'm trying, and if we see our viewership keep growing in Taiwan, we'll learn more Mandarin. So we'll see. I'm trying it again. Xian Xian Taiwan de Pongyo. So there's that. And John, I'll let you do the sign off. I know you want to do the sign off in Taiwanese, so go ahead. Or Mandarin.
Yeah, I can't do that. But Bobby, what's up? That's all for now, folks. See you next time on Brooks Knows Baseball.
Good night.
Good night, John Boy.